Hey, it's Kyle from the Good News Collective. What's the Good News Collective? Well, after traveling around the world and meeting some amazing people sharing good news in so many amazing ways to the hurting, the lost, the marginalized, we learned something. We learned that after a career in ministry, we didn't have to just create good news all the time, but it's already happening all around the world. Sometimes our friends just need a little bit of help telling their stories. So the Good News Collective is all about that, helping nonprofits, friends of ours, missionaries, ministries tell their good news story in a way that would be compelling and help others to get involved. We want to do this by coming alongside them, helping through video and photography as we all dream together of a better world where good news is shared by everyone equally. One of those such partnerships is with Children of Promise. Children of Promise is an incredible organization that works through child and family sponsorship all over the world, empowering the next generation of leaders in their own communities. Children of Promise is a partner of Salem Church, and many of you sponsor kids and their families through Children of Promise. And we wanted to come alongside them and help them tell of the amazing stories around the world that they've been telling. And it's developed into what will be a 2018 documentary. We're very excited about this opportunity to be able to travel with Children of Promise and share some of the amazing things that God is doing through their organization. It started off with some amazing stories we captured while we were in Tanzania, East Africa, and meeting some individuals, meeting some children, meeting even a doctor who got his doctorate last fall after being sponsored as a child. Amazing, amazing transformational stories. In May of this year, I personally will be traveling to Myanmar, Southeast Asia, and traveling with Paul Maxfield, the head of Children of Promise, as we go up and down the center spine of Myanmar, meeting some amazing kids, some amazing leaders, and some awesome villages and cities as we travel together, capturing stories and meeting people firsthand. I'm very excited about that opportunity. And since then, another opportunity has come up. Salem Church of God has a medical missions trip this fall to Ecuador in South America. And as we started to dream about this trip, we all realized that Ecuador has been a major hub of change through Children of Promise over the last 20 years. Jessica, my wife, and I will be traveling with our Salem Church team down to Ecuador to partner with Caring Partners on our medical trip, but while we're there, also capture some incredible stories of the beautiful scenery of Ecuador and the beautiful people as well. So if you're paying attention, what's happened here just in the last few months organically is that God has arranged a 3-continent documentary that we'll be working on through the Good News Collective, telling some stories of how Children of Promise is changing lives all over the world and how people can be involved in that kind of a vision. Our goal is to create a documentary 20 to 30 minutes long that will be broken into chapters that Children of Promise can use as a tool to explain their ministry to people around the world. We're looking for our friends to jump in with us and help us through prayer, partnering, and even financially to help us make this documentary as good as it can be. When in our lives we'll be traveling to 3 continents in 1 year, I don't know. But we are excited for the opportunity and we want to give it our best shot. Attached to this email, you'll find a link to a Gofundme where you can give financially and also support us in other ways as we prepare to make this documentary the best we know how. When you give to this Children of Promise documentary through the Good News Collective, it will be helping us with some of our travel costs that are coming personally out of our pocket as a family, as well as some of the gear that we think we could take this up 10 or 20 notches and make it as good as we possibly can. So thank you for checking out this video and thank you for your consideration. Let's all get together and see what God does with this awesome opportunity.